loud music. Why is there more music happening? Stop. Stop the music. Where the hell is my music player? Stop! Thank you. Alright, we're good now. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you? Hi! How's it going? So, yeah. Cool. Yeah. How's it going? Let's get the boys in here. Hi, boys! How's it going? And lady! Greetings!
Hello.
Hi!
Yes, I promise.
How's it going?
It's still a thing.
So I would have been here slightly earlier. Thankfully, I got a ride home from work, but I got stuck on a call for 90 minutes with, like, just a freaking tinfoil hat Wi-Fi problem from hell. It's like,
Alex Jones,
can you just click on the Wi-Fi thing? You know, I'm really tired of people hacking into my internet and invading my computer and making me not be connected. I'm tired of all of this harassment. It's like, just click on the Wi-Fi icon and find your network.
Right, 5 more minutes. You ask again. Oh, okay. Which icon?
Yeah, 90 minutes later, it's not loading. Well, you're on our lowest possible internet plan. It's like one step above dial-up. Give it a minute. It's all working. I can see everything's working. You're just crazy.
3G phone literally works faster than this internet.
And it didn't help the fact that she had an incredibly high-pitched, kind of whiny voice that was really hard to hear on her crappy cell phone. So I didn't even understand half the things she was saying. It was just the few words I caught. It's like, huh, this person is crazy and a little bit racist.
Ma'am, could you please calm down just a bit and speak a little bit more softly?
Yeah. Yes, could you please just not talk?
A little less racist.
So anyway, 90
You turn
minutes.
racist down about 9 or 10 notches. Thanks.
90 minutes of racist tinfoil hat wearing paranoia later. Finally got her Wi-Fi going. And it was 20 minutes past quitting time, but thankfully a friend of mine was working till 11 and was able to give me a ride home. So otherwise I would still be walking at this point. And I'd be saying, fuck it, we're not doing it this week because everything sucks.
Thanks, friend of Zarin Isaac.
Everything is bad when you gotta stay late. Everything. That's my...
Yes, Duncan asked, do you ever get calls where someone tells you there is an issue only for the issue to resolve itself a few seconds after they get through to you? Yes, all the time.
Happens all the time.
And it's like, I always take credit for it, too. It's like, oh, it got scared because it knew I was watching.
Wow.
I swear, it wasn't working 5 minutes ago. Yeah, if you'd waited 5 more minutes, it would have started working.
There was somebody in the thrift store I went to today.
The fish store?
The thrift store.
You were in a fish store?
Literally.
Cool. Did you get some fish?
Thrift.
Is that your
Thrift
pickups today?
store.
A pile of fish?
The lady literally sounded like you know those people who always have like an at the end of every sentence.
Yes,
Oh
like
my
me when I'm editing my
God,
retro videos.
Oh my god. Dude. What the heck, Like, whoa, different sound.
That's exactly what she was like, and it was just like, oh my god, I have to get out of here. I'm sure if there's something worth like $500 over there, I'm leaving.
I want to throat punch this person.
You have to go to save yourself from just. You have to leave. You have to go before your brain explodes. If it weren't for that horse, I never would have gotten through college. I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Explain that, please.
Yes.
By the way, does anybody have any scope?
So, yeah. Good times.
Me too.
Helping the crazies. Making some bucks.
She says, have fun, nerds. She's going to bed. She's been up for like 30 hours.
Good night!
Because she waited in the airport for like, how long?
It was 13 hours in Edmonton.
13 hours in
God.
Edmonton.
7 hours in...
And 7 hours in Seattle.
Holy fuck. See, when it's going to be that long of a layover, it's like, you know what? I'm going to go and do some shopping in this cool city I'm stuck in. And then I'm going to come back here in time for my flight.
Poor. So poor.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Good stores were on past
Poor.
Someone
go through security again, and
yeah, it's not as easy anymore because of security. You haven't traveled in a long time.
Well, it looked easier on paper.
Have you? When's the last time you flew anywhere?
Me? Oh God.
Babies?
No, not that long ago.
Before 9/11?
Honestly, don't remember.
So yeah, probably before 9/11, which means
It may have been before 9/11.
you have not had your privacy yet
Yeah.
in public.
You've not had to take off your shoes.
I know that's annoying too.
Oh yeah, gotta, those shoe bombs that happened once. Therefore, all shoes are now bombs.
Well, I mean, they are, so
Clearly.
gotta be careful.
Da bomb.
Never be too careful.
Da bomb.
Sorry.
I do not have that utility anymore.
I don't have a problem taking my shoes off. It doesn't bother me one bit. It's annoying, I should say, but it's not like it's like a minor inconvenience in my day. In the long scheme of things, it's so minor.
Minor.
Minor. It's minor.
Minotaur.
Minor.
Hoi manoi.
Hoi manoi.
It's down on the same idea.
You always know the millennials in the chat room.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna look at SpongeBob.
Tide Pods.
Fucking
SpongeBob.
filthy.
No, those are third gen millennials.
Third gen
Millennials.
Third gen
Yeah,
millennials.
that's something I discovered recently. Was there are now generations of millennials. There's first, second, and third.
Oh God.
So there's first gen millennials, which is us, me and Stout and Brandon. And then there's second gen millennials, which are those the ones born in like 2000.
Yeah.
And then
96.
third gen millennials
96,
are...
dude. Come on.
No, it's actually 2000, and then 2010 is third gen millennials.
Ah. So we're almost into fourth gen.
Yeah, it's every 10 years is a new generation of millennials.
Wow. It's crazy. We're doomed. We're just doomed.
Yes.
Guess I'm becoming old and cynical and hating of young people.
Yep.
Fucking young whippersnappers!
So, she's so tired, she just climbed into bed on top of the sheet. Didn't think of the sheets.
Hey, as long as sleep
Cute.
doesn't matter, slept.
I thought about not putting the sheet on it last night and just rolling up into the comforter and going to sleep. I was that lazy. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll fucking do the bed real quick.
Do you do what I do? You have like a comforter and then a sheet under the comforter, and then there's that's the best.
And the bedded sheet on the bed.
Yes, that's the best. I mean, you can totally do it with just the comforter, but it
there's nothing wrong with that.
It feels nicer when there's that
Or just the
sheet
sheet.
layer
So like
there.
tropical climbs, you probably just do just the sheet. You know.
Oh yeah, if it's just a sheet, and then it's just the token, so you feel something over your ass while you're sleeping.
Yeah, like your leg outside. It's literally up between your legs,
Otherwise,
up just over your waist, to fool your mind and think you're wearing the sheet.
that's right.
You know?
But really,
Just enough.
you're effectively naked.
What is
in
wrong with the
open
human
air.
race?
Now, do you like to do the fold under the feet, where you like tuck it under the feet?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
And
you know what I mean. You have like the
blanket and the comforter and the sheets and all that stuff are tucked into the end of the bed.
I used to do that.
The very tip, so like I have lots of room, but like it's tucked in, so I don't have to be
Yeah.
paranoid about shit coming at my feet.
See, I
If
used to
it's
do
very
that.
cold, then I will.
My girlfriend's laughing because I had tucked in tips. Apparently,
Just the tips.
that was funny to her. She's a pervert, so I should be on and off
Well,
all night.
yes. That's
Just
why she's with you.
Yeah. Wonderful. That's why.
I need to make pizza. I'm gonna go make pizza.
Wonderful.
Pizza.
Don't fall out of the bed either.
So, how's it going, everybody? Oh, JL says Charlie Sheen is alive and well.
Fuck, son of a bitch. Why? Like,
I saw Charlie Sheen in 2 movies this week.
first of all, how is Charlie Sheen alive and well? He should at least be alive, but well, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He doesn't have like a million fucking SDBD shit at this point. Like,
yeah.
Some of his gonorrhea lip. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got PM'd over on. Oh no, I didn't. It was a fucking announcement. God damn it, me bot. Me 6.
V6 is not a person.
I think that the like the generation that my nieces and nephew represent, just having taken a look at them and seeing how they behave and everything, and seeing what influences their lives the most, that's the big thing. What influences their lives the most? I have to say, they should be known as the meme generation. Because memes
Generation meme
pretty much control and
Oh yeah.
encircle their lives. They cannot go a day without a new meme popping up that they have to reference 500 times. You know? And I'm not saying there was nothing... I'm not saying there was nothing that when we were kids we would get obsessed with or anything like that, but it's every single day a new joke. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. But it's like, it's a completely different thing, right? So
yeah, I mean, it's just a thing. It is.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a good way of defining them. The meme generation.
It is what it is, and that's all.
I mentioned it to my niece Alexis, who is 14, and she said she liked it. So,
well, she would.
It still annoys me.
You know, she has no culture.
I'm considered a millennial.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can't see my big grin. I realize.
See, I come from the perspective of being called a millennial because I was born and gone through 99% of my childhood before the millennium even happened. Like before the actual, what we stamp as the millennium, the year 2000. You know, so that's where I kind of fought for a while. I'm like, I'm not a fucking millennial because I was 13. I was literally 13 years old before the new millennium even happened.
I was 16.
We were the first generation to grow up on the internet. That's why we're the millennials. First generation.
I think we should be Generation Net.
Net generation.
The Net generation.
Yes.
Meh. I don't really care.
And then leave the millennials to be able to be born 2000 onward.
It's fucking. It's just bullshit terms.
Fucking
Look,
hat.
let's be honest. It's bullshit terms the old used to cut down the weak. Or the younger, I mean, not the weak. Sorry. The old used to cut down the younger. It's only used to brand to insult another generation. It's not used in any positive lights anymore. So
No.
We should never be using it in any serious context from now on.
That's why when I said, when I came up with the idea for the meme generation, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it, but this kind of defines who they are. I feel like that's what a name for a generation should be.
Should be.
Something that defines what the generation is.
Well, we're discussing what it actually is within our culture, and that is
exactly
a term in which to belittle and berate other generations.
I mean, yeah.
In any direction, in any direction, by the way. I shouldn't say old. I should say in all directions. Generational titles are used to insult and deride as opposed to define, which they should do.
Yeah.
There.
The baby boomers, like,
I really like the awkward
they
angle.
literally called them babies. Baby boomer.
The awkward angle cam is having such a problem focusing because the lights keep turning on and off. And like freaking out. It's literally like
what is happening?
Breathing. Look, fucking breathing.
What's going on? Man.
It's like,
But I mean, if I had to give an actual name
culture. What?
You know, to our generation that defines us, we should be the tech generation. Generation
I
tech.
I think generations should be defined in not by ages, but by what those interests are. I think generations need to shift because we're the media generation. We care about media, right? We don't care about the same things
like that. We
don't care about the same things like other millennials who have other things to care about. Like we're in a completely different bracket, I think. So I think, like, instead of it being by age, it should be by, like, I don't know, something a little more definitive.
Of pizza.
Or divisive.
Not really. It's Harvest Crunch. It's quite tasty.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? That's not
Culture.
I'm getting.
Culture.
I'm making pizza. I'm gonna eat this while I'm waiting. And by the way, I know you're dying to know. I'm almost finished season 4 of Parks and Rec.
Hooray! We still have to finish that series, Jeff.
You only have 3 more after that, I think.
3 seasons, 3 episodes.
And one of them's a short season too.
Yeah, we need
it's
to get back
basically
to that.
total the length of 6 actual seasons. And with every passing day, I love Ron Swanson even more.
So, Sean, I have some news for you that we literally just discovered
Oh,
earlier
awesome.
tonight. It's about Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, there is a new character in the new TMNT show. I shit you not. This is not a joke. It is for fucking real. His name is Meat Sweats.
He's a pig.
And he sweats meat.
He's a pig that sweats meat. Sweats meat.
And is he voiced by Nick Offerman?
I hope. I can only hope.
I hope so, because that'd be amazing. I'll tell you what.
They named a character Meat Sweats.
If Ron Swanson, or sorry, if he ends up being Nick Offerman, Nick Offerman ends up being cast in that show, I will 100% watch a few episodes of that show. Give it a fair goddamn shake. I haven't watched the 2012 series yet, so I mean, but I'll make it if he's in that show. I will make it jump the list on the long list of shows I need to finish watching. Well, we're starting to finally get the timey-wimey stuff figured out. I think we'll keep doing that every Tuesday or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I'll keep feeling your
what?
Hopefully it'll feel your inspiration and stuff, you know. If not, oh well, yeah, I got to watch Doctor Who.
Hold on. Right.
At least we're watching Doctor Who. That's all that really matters in the end.
Exactly.
I got the picture. I'm about to screen share. Prepared to see Meat Sweats in all his glory.
Alright, here we go.
Does he sweat meat in toy form?
You're up.
I wish.
I hope.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. I was hoping instead what would happen was he would have holes in his belly and he would shove Play-Doh through it so he sweats meat through his chest.
Apparently his weapon is a meat tenderizer.
Oh, that's cool. I think the character looks rad, dude.
That's terrifying. Cool.
I actually like it. I really can't wait to see this character because it's so stupid.
Oh, it's a perfect Ninja Turtles villain. The thing is, almost fits in with any other line of Ninja Turtles villains. You can sit him right next to fucking Rocksteady and Bebop and just be like, yeah, dude, it's just a pig, dude. Like,
yeah, Bebop, Rocksteady, Meat Sweats.
Yeah, and you would think they fucking went together. You would think, well, that guy's a little newer in like design a bit, but like you get that like they could easily be in the same universe together, right?
So, with all the Ninja Turtles talk lately, I finally ordered Out of the Shadows.
Oh, good.
Should arrive in a couple days.
It was way better than the first one by a whole country mile.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, I'll say it. It was way better than the first one. It should have been the first one.
Well,
you can just skip the first one. You never have to see it, really. You just know that some shit went down. There you go.
Scott was saying it's basically a live-action version of the 80s cartoon.
Speaking of cool things that got announced this week, we got a new HD remaster coming on over the horizon.
Oh yeah,
Rise of the Dragon.
You mentioned this game in,
but it does have to do with the dragons, yes.
And it Yeah, Spyro the Dragon is finally getting an HD remaster.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that. They're doing like the first 3 or something, aren't they?
I will be.
It started with a rumor going around, and then Kotaku did a full article about it, and they turned around and confirmed it.
Nice.
So there is one thing, if you're a toy collector, something we've always wanted is a scale to the 4-inch figures Jabba Skiff. That you can buy for $500, but only if you go to HasbroLab.com and back it now. If they get 5,000 units ordered, it will all get them. I won't get them. I wish I could afford it, but it's sexy as fuck. That got announced. Funko announced a new He-Man inspired toy line, in which it's all pop culture characters in the style of He-Man figures.
Look at the big beefy
Savage Realms. They also have Thundercats and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers and Leatherface. Yeah, but they have all the Thundercats coming, dude.
Didn't you say there was a Conan figure as well?
And Conan the Barbarian, which, by the way, is full fucking circle for the line. I was waiting for your prompt, by the way. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger is the inspiration for He-Man. His physique is.
Yeah.
Was one of the inspirations for to have a muscle-bound action figure like that. So now He-Man, or Conan the Barbarian, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, is now going to be a He-Man figure, and it's come full circle, and I cannot wait to buy that thing.
Yes.
I'm buying all of these things, by the way.
I'll absolutely buy that.
That's the biggest news for me this weekend so far. Oh, and I know someone will probably mention in the chat, Bandai lost the license to Power Rangers for the North American distribution of toys and making of toys, and Hasbro picked up, or Mattel, fuck it. I think it's Hasbro. Hasbro bought it. Got the rights to that now. So.
Oh, there you go. Maybe we'll get a Power Rangers Transformers crossover.
It means we might get adult-oriented figures also, as well as stuff for everyone else. So we'll get collector's level figures because they do things like Transformers Masterpiece figures and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's true.
Like we can see like some really high quality, high-end collectible stuff also coming with some new cool kids toys. Sorry,
that would be pretty cool.
What?
Kitty with a D.
That is one thing I do like about Hasbro is they do that. They cater to both the adult fans of the franchise who grew up with it, who are more serious collectors now, and kids who are discovering it for the first time. They have something for everybody.
Yeah. And then a whole bunch of cool toys coming that, like, you should probably just go look up Twitter see lots of coverage about it. Because there's a lot of them, and most of them I know nothing about because it's cartoons and toy lines and I don't know anything about.
Fair.
It's Toy Fair 2018, sorry. You gotta search for Toy Fair 2018 on Twitter or something like that.
Oh, that's all this toy stuff all of a sudden. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know.
I've always been into toys. It's just that's the hot new shit happening today. So it started yesterday, technically.
Yeah,
and no, JL, I will not watch Power Rangers now or ever. In fact, I have watched it. I am done with it now. Thank you.
But
I will watch.
Don't you want to watch the whole thing?
I will watch Super Sentai. I will not watch Power Rangers.
But what about the one where the Power Rangers meet the Ninja Turtles?
That's the one exception I will make.
It's not really a good exception to make, but I'll take it.
It's on the Ninja Turtles here when they tried to turn Ninja Turtles into a Super Sentai series.
I like the next mutation. You all fuckers can go to hell.
Actually, honestly, I didn't have a problem with it either. I don't get all the hate. But
it's silly as shit, but I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I saw back in the day.
I would not have been offended if they just said, here's the Ninja Turtles, and here's 5 of them, and Venus Milo is just now part of the Turtles. That was a new lineup?
Yeah.
I actually would have, and if they would have gender swapped any of them, I would have been cool too. Like, I'm cool with diversity in Ninja Turtles, man.
I didn't have a problem with Venus de Milo either, and a lot of fans did, and they were stupid.
They're wrong. It's okay. It's because people are resistant to change. They're wrong because it's their instinct.
What? People resistant to change in the Ninja Turtles fandom? Surely you jest.
And people understand it's an instinct. Like something is a difference, something you do like. So, the thing is you cultivate a sense of reminding yourself to stop judging shit and just fucking try it already, or check it out already, or whatever. So, I mean, like that's what happens. Is you start off early on as a human being, and you're like, oh, fuck change. And then you're supposed to grow. If you don't grow, you're regressive. And you're a part of the problem. Anyway. That was a non-political statement. That was a basic statement about the human race. Don't twist my fucking words.
Yeah.
However, we shall return to discussing things. Wasn't there a teaser trailer?
Major Motoko just reminded us Rick and Morty Season 3 is coming to DVD and Blu-ray in May. So it finally has a release date, and it may or may not have a Pickle Rick cover. We don't know if that's temp art or not.
It does. Oh, and there's a bunch of different Pickle Ricks coming from Funko. That would look really cool.
Nice.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Like, they also mentioned the Rick and Morty VR game is coming to PlayStation VR.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we've known that for a while. We were just waiting for a release date.
The Rick Dimension or whatever.
It's virtual reality is what it is.
Virtual reality, that's what it is.
I knew Rick was in it somewhere.
I've seen a few clips. It looks hilarious and just stupid fun.
I mean, it's Rick and Morty.
It's a VR game with Rick and Morty, so what do you
expect? It's all approved stuff, so it's not like
you get to enjoy Rick killing you multiple times throughout, apparently, as you...
Yeah, that's how the mech...
You're like a clone or something, and he's just like, your only purpose is to do this one mission, and when the mission's over, it's okay, I gotta kill you now, your purpose is over.
I mean, look, here's how it is, like, the guys, I don't remember who the names of the creators of Rick and Morty, but they've been really, like, protective of it, because, and I say that now that there's a flood of merchandise, but for 3 seasons, they didn't have almost any merchandise. There's very little of it, and then out of nowhere, it's like, floodgates open, as they realize that, like, the fans really do want this. It's not just people like taking money from them. You know what I mean? It's not them just trying to exploit people. They properly build up a want for product, and now they're releasing product. So, there's something to be said about restraint.
Yes.
Restraint.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
I apparently have
a bit of tech-related news that happened this week.
You know where I first heard that phrase, discretion is the better part of valor, and where it stuck in my brain from forever? Was the black hole.
Really?
Vincent, the robot voiced by Roddy McDowell, liked to quote things from literature, and that was one of the things he quoted, and it just stuck in my head forever. That was where I first heard about Dante's Inferno, actually, where... Ernest Borgnine described the black hole as something right out of Dante's Inferno. I got a lot of culture from that movie, man.
Can I honestly say I've heard that term, but I don't remember where I first heard it.
Oh.
Just one of those.
Where's our black hole Blu-ray? Just want to put that out there.
I was trying to wait for you a moment to say that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I love the black hole so much. It was like dark sci-fi for kids.
Every time the black hole gets mentioned, I just keep thinking of the Robot Chicken sketch. And they make it come off as like this amazing action movie.
I mean, come on. Anthony Perkins gets Cuisinarted by a killer robot.
My disc got scratched up on the move to Texas, and I decided I was going to wait for a Blu-ray. It's been 5 years.
Well, we all thought it was coming because the guy who did Tron Legacy was talking about doing a black hole remake. So we thought, hey, we'll get the original on Blu-ray now. And then the remake just kind of fizzled out and died.
Yep. So. There it goes.
And the Blu-ray never came.
That's
sad.
Right.
Really
We kept thinking maybe there's an off chance that Disney Movie Club will do a special release of it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Instead, they released Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
Practically the same thing.
By the way, Cuba Gooding Jr., and I almost called him Chuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, wait. They also released Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, did they?
I
actually want that movie. I saw that in the drive-in.
Well, actually, that I think part of it maybe that's from the dark Disney period. Like there was a period where they were doing a lot of really dark stuff, which I love. Like Tron is kind of like
80s.
one of the last remnants of that era, and it's got a lot of dark qualities to it. But you had like the Black Hole, you had Something Wicked This Way Comes, you had the Black Cauldron, and you also had. They did like a collaboration with Paramount and gave us Dragon Slayer. That's actually a co-Disney film.
Oh man!
And it is. And I want all of those on Blue. I think we got Black Cauldron in a DNR
Paramount
smear
owns
fest.
Dragon Slayer's home video rights.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they do because it came
that's
out.
the problem.
I have the DVD and it's Paramount, but
Yeah, that one also got fucked up in the mail.
but I want all 3 of those on Blu-ray.
I would kill for so many Paramount titles. Oh,
I know.
lament. Every time this comes up,
Paramount. Yeah, actually, that's true. Just
and
Paramount.
Orca, Prophecy and Orca
Paramount in general really just
and King Kong from '77.
like just sits on their catalog and does nothing with it. And when we do get a Blu-ray, it's some DNR shit fest.
Always.
Just smeared to hell.
Or a fucking DVD master strapped on a fucking disc.
Well, exactly. Like, it's technically 1080p. Yeah, but it was scrubbed to hell so it wouldn't have excessive artifacting when down-converted to SD MPEG 2.
right? And a really low bitrate SD MPEG 2 at 11 megabits per second.
Yeah.
You randomly fucking know that information. I'm sorry, it's like 11.2 or some shit.
Yeah.
God, I'm such a nerd.
Let's get 11 megabits on a Blu-ray. Like, great. That's
Right.
like 2 above DVD.
Oh.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, Wrath of Khan, the director's cut edition, special edition of Wrath of Khan on Blu-ray. That's the only one that looks
Yep.
good. And the only reason they
Yep.
did that was because the film was deteriorating, and they had to do it now, or they were going to lose it. So
And the fans were basically gonna riot if they didn't do it right. So.
yeah, so they did that, and I bought that release twice, like to show how much I appreciated it. I bought the fucked up version, and then I bought the fixed version that came out later.
Instead of getting a replacement disc, he's like, fuck it, let's buy it again.
I bought it again. Yes, it's like, here, you have my money twice. Get the hint now? I want to give you more money, Paramount. Give me product.
I want, or license it, if you don't want to
Yes.
deal with it.
Give it to Shout Factory. Give it to Milk Creek. Give it to frickin' anybody. Just do something with it.
Orca release from Shout Select.
Orca, yes, that'll be awesome. That
And
is like,
I want Severin to do Prophecy because I think they could only love a killer bear, a mutant bear film like I can.
I could totally see Severin doing that, yeah, or Synapse.
There really is no excuse for them not to license it because Paramount is in a place right now where they can't afford to be focusing on. They don't have a lot of money left.
Yeah,
They're kind of deep in the red. They're kind of screwed right now.
They're dead.
And
They're dead.
Viacom.
when have
will
you
just
heard
not
about?
allow it. It's like a
Yeah.
bleeding pig, and Viacom is like, "Nah, we're just going to let it stay there. We're just going
See, that's what I don't understand. Like, you have this massive, decades upon decades worth of back catalog that you could just make easy money with. Just put out some fucking releases.
No effort.
You know?
Just have someone else do it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just do,
license the damn product out."
yeah,
But-
that's even easier money. Have someone else do the work for you.
There is a home video market that would love to be flooded by Paramount. You can only have to do one company. You could just do like, here's some titles to Shout Factory, here's some to Arrow and Severin and Vinegar Syndrome, and we're just gonna let everybody have a little bit. Here's
Yeah.
a bunch of Kino, and
Yeah.
that would be fucking amazing. And there would be such a
Don't get it.
goodwill of fans. People would buy those fucking releases. Like, it would be a fucking bloodbath. People would just be like, get second mortgages and shit.
There's a lot.
And
They
Paramount
got a
We're
will
lot
be
of
able
good
to
stuff in
make
that
money.
catalog.
Because like we're in this like a little weird boom. We're at the tail of this weird little boom of media. Like we're just had so many releases the last
Mhm.
couple of years. I'm so overwhelmed. I just stopped.
Yeah.
I'm just buying so little now.
Yeah.
I've got 2 releases this week.
I want you to imagine a world. Imagine a world where Paramount can actually earn money.
Yeah.
That's the world where they license their products out.
A lot
What
of
a
those
concept.
and Paramount's like, well, we have a lot of work on our end to get all that shit. I'm like, no, dude, you don't understand. These companies are like run by. Like,
They will do
passionate
it for
people.
you. They'll do
They
it
will
all.
do the legwork. They'll do the legwork for you.
Yeah.
Just let them do the legwork for you. They would be glad to. Almost all of them would do the legwork for them.
Yeah.
They would.
All the
Almost all of them
restoration,
have already done the
everything,
legwork.
transfers. Yeah.
Trying to find out who the owns the fucking rights and come to you and go, oh, fuck, you have them.
Yeah.
Shit.
God, I would love to see Dragon Slayer on Blu-ray.
Oh, kill for it.
That'd
That
be so
big
beautiful.
that dragon would look so fucking stupid now. But it would be glorious because but back in 1970, 89? 81?
Have you watched it recently?
I haven't seen it in about a decade, no.
It actually holds up surprisingly well. Like the vast majority of the effects, especially the close-ups.
But
With
you're watching it on DVD.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying. When you see it on Blu-ray, you'll be like, "Oh, look at this fucking seam there." You'll see all the flaws, but it's okay.
Well,
it's part of the movie magic because you know it's fake, but the artifice is done so well that you use your imagination and it works.
The thing that was really cool about that was they pioneered some new effects techniques with that. In particular, one called go motion, which was different from the traditional stop motion. Where stop motion, you would move the figure and then take your frame.
Tippett, by the way.
Move the figure, take your frame. I think it was Phil Tippett. Yeah, did go.
Was.
He also used go motion for Ed 209, which is one of the reasons that Ed 209 looks so good. But Dragon Slayer was the first one to use that, where basically instead of moving the figure and then snapping your frame, what they would do is they would program it into like a computer or something, and they would have the figure move like from one motion to the next, and while it's moving, that's when they'd snap the frame. So you get that little bit of motion blur, which creates a more natural, fluid motion, and it makes a big difference. Like, it really does.
It does. Now, the motion's real, but it's weird. I watched RoboCop 2 on Blu-ray, and it's weird. Like, it's almost like a toy fighting a dude on screen.
Yeah,
but you watch artifice to it, but it's a beautiful artifice.
But watch the first one. All the stuff with Ed 209.
Painting doesn't have to look real, right?
No. Well, yeah, the second one, I don't know if it was still Phil Tippett doing the second one, but I know that...
He did RoboCop 2, man.
Did he? Yeah. Because I know that... Because the first one, when you look at, like, Ed 209, it looks really damn good. Like, you know, there's a couple of scenes, like, where he falls down the stairs and stuff is kind of silly, it was great. It's a great scene. Great. But like, the scene where he goes into the boardroom... That was awesome. Like, it's still jaw-droppingly awe-inspiring and intimidating. He's so intimidating in that scene, which is great.
I love that, like, has these growls of a cat.
He does. Like, he, like, roars at you.
Yeah, it's
like, fine, I'll drop the gun. I surrender.
I need to get the Shout Factory copy of RoboCop 2.
Yeah, I got to get those as well.
I should get 3 and rewatch it. It's a Fred Dekker film. Then I have all 3 Fred Dekker films on Blu-ray. But
that is true. Do you only do those 3? That and Monster Squad and Night of the Creeps?
Yep, Monster Squad, Night of the Creeps, and RoboCop 3.
I love Night of the Creeps.
Thrill me. It's sad. I think he's a fantastic director.
Yeah. Just didn't want to pursue it, I guess.
Or he stopped working, or he worked somewhere else doing something else. I don't know.
Maybe it says in the extras somewhere on those.
Probably does, actually.
Haven't dived into the extras much.
Pretty sure he recorded a new commentary.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, because I've got the deluxe editions.
What the fuck's Fred Dekker doing nowadays? I don't know, but
maybe he became disillusioned after the studio decided to take what really was it appeared, at least to me, to be a very dark take on RoboCop at first.
And then the studio got their fingers in.
Very dark, right?
They turned it fucking PG, dude. After the R-rated first 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, the way that the movie opens up is very dark to me.
Yeah.
And then there are other elements, like the people having to hide from their fucking government that's really dark. And it's like, it wouldn't take much to make this a perfect
really dark
movie. And
well,
they just fucked it up.
Well, because the first one, and they continued this somewhat in the second one as well, was very satirical. It was very dark humor. But at the same time, kind of poking fun at the corporate world we were living in, which now, I mean, if anything, it's become more relevant in the past 30 years. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I've seen that kind of thing happen before, where directors become disillusioned just because of studio interference or whatever, or just other things. Like, for example, Douglas Trumbull, who's a fantastic effects guy, worked on some of the most, legendary films of all time. But only actually directed 2 films, partly because
Silent Running, so good.
Silent Running being one of them, Brainstorm being the second one. And with Brainstorm, there was personal reasons that he stopped directing after that, with the death of Natalie Wood being the big one. But
Yeah.
also it was because...
reopened too, by the way.
Yes, but also because of a lot of studio interference with that. Like, the studio just kept getting their fingers in and, like, trying to compromise his vision. And he just got so ticked off at the whole thing. He's like, you know, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not directing any more movies. I hate the studio system. Another example being...
films. I mean, come on, guys.
Another example being Joe Berlinger, who directed Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, who's actually
underrated.
Who's actually a documentary filmmaker. And you listen, and Book of Shadows was his first like studio film, and he had some very specific ideas about it. And if you listen to the commentary, he lays it all out. He talks about it and just how much the studio interfered and got in the way. And he never directed another film after that. He went back to doing documentaries. He was just like, "Fuck it, I'm out. If this is what Hollywood is like, I'm out."
No more narrative films for him.
Yeah, and which is unfortunate because I think he had a lot of interesting ideas, and I would have liked to see what further things he came up with.
But these guys can just go direct indie films. Fuck's sakes, guys.
That's true. I'm going to talk my pizza.
In this day and age, I don't know. I guess maybe with the problem with Blair Witch 2 is that the critics bombed that film because the studio butchered it. But his fucking name's dragged through the mud, even though it's not the movie. That's not the movie he put in the can, but, you know, his butchered cut, and his name's drugged through the fucking mud. But he didn't have anything to do with that shit version.
No.
Other than directing the original footage.
Of which? What? I missed what movie.
The problem was,
yeah.
I've seen, like, a lot of these guys, I don't know why they didn't just go and direct some indie films, but...
Yeah.
Like, with Berlinger, it's like they took the movie away from him, and they recut it, and released it, and critics lambasted it and blamed it on him, even though he had nothing to do with the cut that was released. You know what I mean? Like, that's so it's not fair to him that his name got fucking dragged through the mud because the studios fucked him in the asshole.
Well, and they forced him to do reshoots as well. He had basically already done the movie, and they said, "Oh, we need more blood and guts in it. So can you just create do some reshoots of people getting stabbed and stuff?" And so they did, and that's why when you watch it, there's like all these random shots of people getting murdered. That was like the studio insisting that they put it in to increase the bloodletting in it. Now it's shots of characters from the movie getting murdered, but in the original cut of it, it was left more ambiguous. Like, you knew what happened, you saw the aftermath, you didn't need to see the murder happening.
Fucking hate. I hate executives because they always gotta piss on you so that they can show dominance. It's like because they know that they've got your fucking job on the line, and if you fucking refuse, they can just fire you and replace you, and then take the movie away. Yeah. It's like, fuck you, man. And they just want their little piece, some of their finger in it. So I made him do that. That was my idea, guys. That's all they wanted. That's all they want. That's all the stupid fucking petty little children want. Yeah. They're children. You have little fucking children running those studios. It's so sad.
Yeah. It's shitty.
Bullshit.
Think of how much art collectively has been compromised over the years because of producers and executives getting their fingers in where they should have had no business doing so. It's like, you know what? You're the money man. Just give me the money, then fuck off. Let me make the movie, and it will make you more money. The end. By getting your fingers in, you're basically saying you hired me, but you don't trust me to do my job.
Yep.
You know? That's exactly what they're saying. You don't trust me to do my job.
And so
why did you hire me then? Why did you want me on this film?
They're just doing it because they can put their name on it in some way.
Yeah.
He's the money guy. Like, dude, look, motherfucker, you're a money guy. You're not an idea guy. If you're an idea guy, you'd be my position. But you're not. Right. You're a money guy. So keep your fucking ideas to your goddamn self and give me the goddamn money. That's how it should be.
That's right.
I'm sorry. And then when it makes money, you get your money back first. That's how this shit works.
Exactly. You've made back your investment plus some profit. Now
your job, money guy, is to get the marketing guy to do his job good.
That's right.
Shit on my bait. Get over there and tell him to do his job, and he'll do his job. And if he does his job right, I've done my job right, and we'll make a fucking good movie and get your fucking money back.
That's right. That's right. My knee agrees.
John, have you seen the new Steelbook for Starship Troopers?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Discord.
Ugh.
Discord General. You will love it.
Hold on.
My
I have
heart.
the desire to know more. I must about this steelbook.
The desire to know more intensifies.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Hold on a second.
Pure sex.
Interesting. It's beautiful.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab it and put it somewhere. And
Heartbreaking.
Well, yeah, heartbreaking because of fucking scalpers.
Probably sold out.
Sold out already before it's even released.
Yep.
Fucking scalpers! Show in folder. And boom! There it is. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray plus digital Starship Troopers! The only good bug is a dead bug! Would you like to know more?
Yeah. Pure sex.
Would you like to know more?
That's pretty nice.
Yes, I would like to know more.
I love Starship Troopers. I've watched that movie so many times. Yeah. I've seen the sequels once each. I've seen the original more times than I can remember.
I already have the 4K version of it, and I need that because that's just freaking beautiful.
I need to reacquire the movies. I used to have the trilogy set, and then there's been another one that came out since then, and I think an animated one. So there's been a couple. Yep. I do have the complete series of Roughnecks, the Starship Troopers Chronicles, which was awesome. I love that show. But yeah, good stuff. Love me some Starship Troopers. And I still have yet to read the book. I really need to read the book one of these days.
I want to read the movie. That's all I need.
For those who don't know and are confused about the artwork, by the way, that the movie, like even the creators of the movie have said they're making fun of Nazis with this movie.
Yeah.
So
I read the book every few years.
Just look at Neil Patrick Harris in the last scene of the movie. If you need any clarification on that. He's literally wearing an SS uniform.
Yeah.
Literally. Literally.
Mm-hmm. With a different logo on it, but it's basically an SS uniform.
That's why it looks like Nazi paraphernalia. That's why the steelbook looks like that. And that's why it's brilliant.
Brilliant!
Brilliant!
You have to understand, Verhoeven's a satirist. Yes, even Showgirls, which everyone's like, it's a terrible movie. Like, it's a misunderstood film. It's not a well-executed film, but
to be fair, it is terrible, but
satire. Intentional in many ways.
It is. There is an intentional.
That sex scene. Watch that sex scene and tell me that's not fucking intentionally supposed to make you laugh. It's supposed to make you laugh.
Where she's having an epileptic seizure in the pool?
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, no one fucks like that. That's why
I know, Elizabeth Hurley clearly does.
Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
I mean...
That movie kind of makes me think of
Look, sex is acrobatic, but that's ridiculous.
What's the movie I'm thinking of? The one with... fuck. I'm going to look over on my shelf and see.
The problem is it's satire, but the actors aren't really up to snuff to execute the satire, so it becomes a bit of its satire itself.
Spring Breakers. Spring Breakers.
Yeah, Spring Breakers is a better executed film.
So close. So
no offense to Paul Verhoeven, who's just fantastic filmmaking. Showgirls is he chose the casting was wrong in that one, I think.
Or Barbed Wire. No, I was kidding.
Oh my god, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Boob wire? What?
And by the way, I had that VHS. I have the magazine size issue, the first issue of the comic, but with Paramount Anderson on the cover instead. I'm like, look here.
Interesting.
Barbed Wire.
Barbed Wire.
I used to watch it all the time.
Pickups?
I've seen Barbed Wire more than 5 times, okay? It's terrible.
I have not even seen it once.
Don't watch it. I've seen it 5 times. Don't watch it.
Why have you seen it 5 times?
Because I owned it on VHS and I liked it back then.
Oh, okay.
But I really assessed it. It's not a good movie.
Why did I watch this 5 times?
No.
Pickups? Pickups?
I have nothing.
I have 4 things.
I ordered some... See, the problem was I got paid the day I went back to work. And I'm working nights, so I'm not going to go shopping before work. I'm an after-work shopping guy. So when I get up with like an hour to get awake and get to work. So there's no shopping that happens.
No shopping for you.
No,
Oh well.
makes me sad.
Save your money. Do a big shopping tree later.
I did order a few things on Amazon, and they will arrive by next week. Not a lot, just a few things. A few fills for some collections. Ninja Turtles was one of the things. A couple other things.
Ninja Turtles!
Some stuff. I currently have the complete series of The Kids in the Hall sitting in my shopping cart. I'm trying to decide if I want to get it now or if I want to wait a little bit. It's only like $40.
I'm going to wait a little bit, see if it drops down a little bit more. There's no cheapskate.
It's the Mill Creek release.
Yeah.
It's not cheap enough already.
Yeah, some of them are down to $30.
No, it's pretty cheap. It's just like,
the original A&E release was like $150, so this has basically all the same content.
15 years ago, it's a different price market.
Not really. It was like $30 a season.
It was a different market.
5 seasons.
Yeah, but nobody charges $30 a season anymore. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, they do.
No,
Depends what they. Yeah, they do. Look at Shout Factory season sets. $30-$40.
Okay, Shout Factory is the exception to the rule. They're like a okay?
Look at the new series seasons of Doctor Who. $75 per season.
That's BBC. BBC is always crazy.
Look at anything British.
I know BBC is just insane and out their fucking rocker.
Look at anything from this other market over here.
Look at this limited edition numbered steelbook from Japan.
If you're here in the States and love Doctor Who,
yeah,
spend $50 on a region-free Blu-ray player. Just start importing everything from the UK. You can get it for a third of the fucking price off Amazon UK. I swear to fuck to you.
I want to support the domestic market.
For a lot of it, so.
You want to support the domestic market? Fuck the domestic
I'd
market.
love to. Guess what? $70 is
I'm
untenable.
poor. Yeah,
No, I'm not going to support
Untenable.
the domestic market if they keep reaming me up the ass for fucking high prices.
Yeah, I'm not paying you. Fuck
Globalization.
off.
I'm not going to support it.
Alright, I gotta go check out my pizza. Should be done by now.
Globalization. Now every right-winger in the world is going to be like, "You're a socialist bastard and I hate you."
I was just like, okay, fine. Call me a socialist.
Yes, I am.
Call me a socialist bastard all you want. You try going one Christmas without buying anything from China. It was so bad we did a TV show on it and they literally couldn't. So, yeah.
Is it like going down an aisle or something like that?
Ideology.
It's like, ooh, this looks like it's made in America. Nope.
Done enough.
It's easy to find things that made in America because they have a big American flag on them. The problem is, you got to find them. But once you find them, you're like, hey, there's. You're like, oh, you'll be like, no, right there. No, right there. It'll be like that, you know.
It's like finding Where's Waldo.
Right.
Usually it's things like
Where's
tools
America?
and what?
Like
Pencils. Like knives. You can find knives made in America. Of course, at the same time, you'll find a lot that aren't made in America. But
It's the same.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit always irritates me. They're like, I don't buy anything from any other country. I'm like, oh yeah, it comes from a person who's wearing a shirt made from Taiwan.
How do you make a shirt out of a country?
Very slowly.
Great
answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, butt wipes is not a popular Sunday seasoning.
Okay, JL, I won't take a biology class.
Ability. Oh yeah, you guys have pickups?
Yeah.
I have
Cool.
7.
Holy shit. Do I have
14.
anything?
4.
No, I have nothing. I got a package in the mail from Commander Shepard. I have not opened it yet because there's a second package from Commander Shepard coming. So I want to do both of them at once.
Ooh.
So Double whammy.
Packages take a while to come from space.
Nice try trying to get 2 videos, Commander Shepard. I'm kidding. Love you, buddy.
They're small packages, so I figured I'd just do them together, you know. Instead of like, here's this 30-second package opening, and then here's another 30-second package opening.
You don't ever open one on video, so I mean, like, no one should send one just expecting you're going to open it too, either.
Exactly.
Fair.
But
even if you might try, you know.
And what else? I got another package from Movie Maniac 1981, which I need to do a package opening for. And that one actually arrived like a couple weeks ago. It's been sitting there while I've been busy doing other things. I will open it. Don't worry. It arrived safely.
I hope.
Yes. And then I have a few things coming from Amazon. And that's about it. It's my birthday in 7 days.
Holy shit. Thanks for the heads up, Dick.
Sorry. I just expect Facebook to notify everyone. Do your job, Facebook. You can't expect people to actually remember other people's birthdays.
I don't use Facebook.
Oh, well,
therein
lies the problem.
I don't.
Facebook is for old people.
Sorry, I
check
don't
it like
remember your birthday. Facebook didn't remind me.
Maybe we need a birthday plug-in for Discord then.
At this point, I'm checking it every 3 days.
And if we choose, we can enter our birth dates into it to have the bot wish us a happy birthday.
Except friends messages on the messenger, that goes to my phone.
It should just say, this is your yearly reminder that you have aged 1 year.
Birthday stream. Well, my birthday is on a Sunday, and I will actually be off that day. So maybe JL will finally get his wish, and we'll do it on Sunday instead. But no promises. Solely because it's my birthday, and not because JL asked me a million times. Just to make that clear. Just a coincidence.
I have an interesting what I was trying to say about an hour ago.
What is uninteresting that you were trying to say?
An interesting bit of tech-related news happened this week, actually. And it influenced a purchase.
Oh.
And that is AMD finally released a new CPU.
Whoa.
And
There's
not
something
only
beyond the 1090Ti now?
well, they've had Ryzen for the last year or so.
Oh yeah.
But now in the last week they released their first line of Ryzen-based APUs.
I don't know what that is.
Do you know what an APU is? APU is an accelerated processing unit. It means it has a CPU and a GPU on one chip.
Like neat.
It's an all-in-one chip, pretty much. Kind of like an SoC
processing unit.
Or an all. I mean, it has to go by many different names.
Mm-hmm.
Advanced processing, all processing unit, accelerated, whatever. It's a CPU and a GPU on one chip.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually picked up the Ryzen 5 2400G, and mostly because I'm going to be rebuilding my arcade machine's computer, and it's going to be running off of this one chip. So
nice.
To save on
consolidation
weight, size,
that's
and
pretty sweet.
Also, so I can build it on the old platform that the old arcade parts were sitting on, and not have a giant, massive tower just stuck in the back. Which is what it's doing right now, which is preventing me from pushing it up against a wall to look nice. So
yeah, or something.
So pretty much the Ryzen 5, the 2400G. Here's the quick specs on it. It is a quad core with 8 threads. This is a hyper-thread AMD processor, something that Intel,
nice.
The crown for a number of years.
The hyper-threading, yeah.
Yeah, so they have it's a 4-core, 8-thread processor with a 3.6 gig operating frequency with a max turbo of 3.9, and it has the RX Vega integrated graphics, RX Vega 11, which is it's an 11-core GPU with a base frequency of 1250 megahertz. So So this thing, this chip alone, I was watching some benchmarks of it. This thing at 1080p can play Grand Theft Auto 5, all medium settings, 1080p, and hold about 50 frames per second. That's without a GPU, without a discrete graphics card at all.
Well, how pal of it?
So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. And the big selling point on this thing is for this processor. I mean, you're looking at like an Intel chip that's just a CPU with integrated graphics. They're like what, like $300, $400 on average. For what, like a 7600K or just, I mean, just anything made in the last 3 or 4 years from Intel. So AMD's new APUs with all this advanced information is coming in at $170.
Wow.
Yeah, and they have that's the
crazy.
2400G. They have a Ryzen 3 2200G, which is a 4-core, 4-thread Vega 8 graphics with at 1100 megahertz, and it's $99.99.
Sweet.
$100.
99. 99, 99, 99.
So pretty much, I picked up this processor, 8 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM, and a micro ATX motherboard for $314. Pretty much, and I already have a hard drive and some RAM and some and a power supply I can use. And so yeah, complete new system for under $400.
That's pretty awesome.
So that's the big thing. That's been in all the tech channels and stuff. Everyone's been benchmarking the crap out of this thing.
Well, hyper-threaded AMD, like if that isn't going to even the playing field, I mean, it's always been people just go with AMD because it's cheaper, but now with hyper-threading being thrown out on the table, that's going to change everything.
After all the benchmarks, they have concluded that this processor is performing about the same if you bought a quad-core Intel or AMD and paired it with a the NVIDIA GT 1030 graphics card, discrete graphics card.
Interesting.
So
presumably, if you have one of those and a graphics card, it's just going to be screamingly fast.
That's always been the hitch with APUs, especially with AMDs. Is that they usually didn't play very well with a graphics card since they kind of had their own.
Damn it.
This one plays just fine.
Oh, good.
So, you could put this in, and it'll be a console-like gaming experience. You can get the 1080p at medium settings, 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second on average. And then later on down the line, you can save up money and pop a graphics card in there and just shoot your performance through the roof.
So sexy.
Sounds so drug-like.
Doesn't it?
Introducing CPU.
Brandon earlier was saying how all the names for everything sounds so edgelordy.
Edgelordy, yeah.
Yeah, because especially AMD, because this
Ryzen.
It's the Ryzen line. The core name is called Raven Ridge.
Raven Ridge.
And I just happened to mention their high-end, super like $1,000 CPU for like businesses and stuff. It's called Threadripper.
Come on,
you sound like wrestlers.
Right? Like terrible 80s wrestlers.
Threadripper.
The name that wrestlers wouldn't have nowadays.
Some like hair metal theme song as Threadripper comes sauntering out.
Yeah, and AMD, the high-end graphics cards are called Vega.
Wow. What does that remind us of?
It's the Radeon
Suzanne
RX
Vega, clearly.
So so we have Ryzen, Threadripper, and Vega.
Wow.
They sound like villains in a fucking fighting game.
It does. Yeah.
Well, one of them is a villain in a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very edgelordy one too. Not really.
Edgelordy.
I got claws.
I love Vega. By the way,
I was kind of wondering who was going to do it in the chat. Roth finally did. He went Raven Ridge Racer.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go chop up my pizza and then start eating it while you guys do your pickups, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Finally.
okay, that's fine.
I didn't even bother mentioning their coolers. The Wraith.
Wraith. Oh god.
Well, yeah, the Wraith Stealth, the Wraith Spire, and the Wraith something else. Their big beefy one for servers and shit.
Big beefy wraith.
Um,
It sounds like something you'd order from Taco Bell.
Right.
no, it's
The
something
Wraith.
it's something your ass
Limited
does
time at
after
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Wraith. Limited time. Taco Bell.
Aspire.
Have
The
mercy.
big and beefy wraith.
Lord. Lord have mercy.
Come to Taco Bell to get our new big and beefy Wraith.
Only at participating locations.
Yes.
When
Well,
I
and
question.
just win a wraith.
There's a lot of throwbacks, right? So I'm questioning is when's the Taco Bell dog coming back?
No. I don't want. I want to go back even further. I want to know when that dog and cat on the couch is going to come back.
Both of those. I mean, when are they going to go back to the well on both of those things for nostalgia? I'm waiting for it. I mean,
When-
they are killing it with
No,
those
you know what I want them to bring
nacho
back?
fries or whatever.
I want them to bring back and put it back on physically on the menu because it's no longer on the menu. The trio, the taco burrito and pintos and cheese combo meal.
Oh yeah.
That was my combo
Oh,
meal
shit, dude.
growing up at Taco Bell.
By the time you were going there, that wasn't even the main menu item at most places. So you were lucky.
Yeah. I see now it's getting sad that
I
I
was a
can
little
go.
kid when they had that.
I can go to Taco Bell and I can ask them for a taco. A simple taco.
Yep.
Something they're known for is like going to McDonald's and asking for a
Called-
cheeseburger.
yeah.
And they have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I have to explain to them what to put in the taco. I go, meat, lettuce, cheese, taco.
Man,
Taco.
No, he's like
What-
2
what
pieces of
this
tomato.
is,
And I can't say, oh, I get a taco and a burrito. You know? No, they have to go, well, what kind of burrito? I go, bean and
Hey.
cheese.
Burrito.
Burrito. You know?
Did I say supreme? Did I say combo? Did I say
Oh,
any,
damn it.
any
Come on.
special
I
kind
don't
of
know, macho
burrito?
combo burrito.
If I
Oh,
didn't say any special kind of burrito, then you give me a burrito.
All
That's
right,
how this works.
here
I
we
like
go.
taco better.
Real, actual Shia LaBeouf. I mean pizza.
What?
Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
That's
What?
right.
What?
Actual,
I saw Shia
Cannibal.
LaBeouf in a movie this week.
the
Well, good
real,
for you.
actual Shia LaBeouf
A lot of weird movies this week.
is a cannibal.
You'll see. It'll be all explained when I show my pickups.
All the Shia LaBeoufness of your pickups.
Yes. There is Shia LaBeoufness in my pickups.
Good. Well, we should probably get to that then. Show us all of the Shia LaBeouf that you got, Stout.
All right, but first I'm going to show you what I got today.
All right.
I got the internship for $3.
Oh.
Starring
Sh- Shia LaBeouf was awesome in that.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? When you're holding that up. Hold on, hold that up again. Why can't I read the Google logo?
Because it's they go internship at Google. That's the point.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
that's-
never seen it, so I don't. I thought you were it was reflecting off your monitor.
Yeah.
no,
you
I've
just has
only
the
seen,
Google
I've only
logo.
seen the trailer. I've not seen the movie yet. So, but
Oh.
that was the big point of it. That was kind of
Pluto says it's horrible and I shouldn't have even paid $3 for it. So,
Oh yeah,
we'll
but
see.
Pluto has terrible taste in movies, so whatever.
hey, it's not terrible.
Learning, but he's not there yet.
Yeah.
So, I
He's
also
worth
got
Oh
everyone's
fuck!
favorite.
God damn it! Right, you shouldn't spend any goddamn money. God damn it! What the fuck, dude?
Hey,
This
at least that's the one with only Bruce Willis in it, and that one's okay.
Is it just me or does the cover of that look like somebody printed that off in their own house?
No, right? It looks so bad. It's a terrible cover.
It looks like one of those YouTube independent releases.
Like that, we're just like ribbing. He hasn't even gotten to talk about it. We're just ribbing the cover at this point.
You
it
really
was
should have gone-
$1.50. I don't need to talk about it.
They really should have gone with
No,
the
yeah,
original
you really
Bruce
don't need to talk about
Struzan
it.
You really
painted
don't.
poster
Look
art.
who's talking. If you don't know what Look Who's Talking is,
There's
fuck you.
Well, okay, be honest with you. I'm about to see him.
That's all you need
Stop,
to know.
stop after the second one. Don't go to the talking animals. For fuck's sake, save yourself. Save yourself. The second one's where you get out that
Well,
series.
that bird.
That is getting.
Now you're talking. Yeah.
That's
See,
getting hard
the
to
modern
find, guys.
version would be follow that burb.
Yeah, I did not know that this was out of print, and it is.
There's
This particular edition, 25th anniversary
Mm.
edition.
there's a newer, lesser edition out. So
Jump to a song, sing
less special
along,
features.
and DVD-ROM enhanced features. DVD-ROM enhanced
That's
features.
Whoa.
an extra. You'll try to run that in your computer, it'll just fucking crash. The program will just crash.
Does it have interactive menus and color?
You'll load it up and it'll give you like 256 color image, and you'll be like, "What the Jesus Christ is
Mighty
going on?"
Joe Young,
I got that on Blu-ray.
the smaller
original.
Kong.
And Eric pointed out that he has a very distressed look on his face.
That's because he's afraid. It's kind of out of context. He's surrounded by fire. He's being attacked. He's afraid. So yes,
Where
he's not a monster. He's actually the victim in
everything
that
here
movie.
is out of order.
Mm.
Okay,
That's why I love Mighty Joe Young. He's the victim and the hero.
Nice.
so from
And he's
He's nothing
mighty.
wrong, you know.
Amazon, I got Heavy Metal for $5.99.
Nice.
I need to buy that still. Love that movie.
Wow, I'm surprised you of all people don't have it.
I used to have the DVD and I just never upgraded the Blu-ray.
I have the
The Blu-ray's really good.
I know.
Wall Street Money Never Sleeps for $5.99.
Nice.
That's a double feature, actually.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
second movie is the one that has Shia LaBeouf in it. That's the Shia LaBeoufness of the
Well, I
pickups.
mean, Shia LaBeouf really
Now,
is the next Michael
Have you
Douglas.
seen Wall
So
Street before?
What?
Have you seen Wall Street?
I just watched both of them for the first time.
I have
I
not
like
seen
both
it.
of them a lot. A lot.
I like the second one more, actually.
Right.
I think I
Because
do.
of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, surprisingly. I mean, Shia LaBeouf isn't like the greatest part of it, but
Not a bad actor.
the
No.
woman who plays his girlfriend is just fucking phenomenal. She's an amazing actress.
He's just a fucking fucked up guy who grew up as a teen kid actor, and now he's fucked up as an adult and trying to find himself. Like, shit, man. They all go through it. Why we're fucking surprised by Shia LaBeouf at this point. It's just another. It's just
Honestly,
Macaulay
I
Culkin did it. I mean, like, look. It
never
happened.
had a problem with Shia LaBeouf like as an actor. I always liked him.
I mean, like, some of them get a little crazy than others. It fucking happens. When you grow up in the limelight, your life is different. You make mistakes in the limelight.
That's true.
All right.
Once you
I
made that, fucking,
pre-ordered Night of the Living Dead on Criterion.
fuck yeah.
That's a steal at
And-
$41 here in Canada.
It
Yeah.
was only $18.31 pre-order here.
I know. Oh, I know.
$42.
And then I
Yeah.
also got $18.31 Silence of the Lambs.
Awesome. I think that's about 42 here.
I wish I'd gotten that.
I am sorry you live in Canada land. Well, I'm not sorry that you live in Canada land, actually. Fuck you. You don't have a Trump.
This is true.
There's a trade-off for our cheap shit.
Yeah.
Cheap shit. We live in the land of despair, so our stuff needs to be cheap.
Picked up this is from my second spin haul that I got. Planes for $5.
I don't know. That might be too much.
I get it. Second spin, and it's planes. They have propellers that spin.
Earth to Echo.
I need to see that.
$5.
Wait, maybe I did see that. I don't remember.
Mockingjay Part 1 because I haven't seen it yet.
I don't think I've seen it.
I'm going to watch.
Take This
All
Waltz
those.
because I have seen it and it's
That's-
great.
One of my
It's not
favorite
together.
movies of all time.
Wow.
100%. I guarantee you, you're gonna fucking cry.
Hmm.
So
Yep, you and I
good.
watched it together.
Like, Take This Waltz is one of those movies, like, watching the movie, you know how a movie can change a song? That movie changed Video Killed the Radio Star for me. Like, it's a completely different song for me now. It means completely
Right.
different things now. Because of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Film. I love it.
I got Pursuit of Happiness.
Hmm.
Yeah, not bad. Not
Been a
for me,
while
like,
since I saw it. It's pretty good.
I like it.
And then
The
finally,
shrimp dipped in chocolate? No, it's.
That's a
Two
goddamn...
Seconds.
That's another one of those that's fucking never gonna get a Blu-ray at this point, because that's stuck, I think, at Weinstein's right now, the home video rights for that fucking movie. A great movie. That belongs in the Criterion Collection. along with Dancing Out the Outside.
Mm-hmm.
To the
Yes.
Outside, right?
I love that movie.
Fuck yeah.
Dance Me Outside is great. For those who haven't seen it or heard of it, Dance Me Outside is freaking amazing. It's probably one of my favorite Native American films.
Smoke Signals is entirely charming. I love it.
Mhm.
Was that everything?
Yep, that's everything.
Oh, nice. What a great
All right. Le gamer du garbage. Où est le pickups?
Uwe, yes.
Worst Canadian.
I think that means where are the pickups? Anyway.
Yeah, on my
Where
table.
are they? Where's the pickups?
All right,
Spitting on
so
myself.
first one here, we can start with some merch.
Merch, yo.
Got merch, some
Click on the merch links.
video
All
game
his
related merch, of
favorite
course.
PewDiePie merch coming up here.
Merch. Click on the merch link.
So I got
The merch link? What?
Super Mario Brothers Collector's Edition Heat Change mug.
Ah.
So cool.
So yeah, so it starts off dark, and as you put hot stuff in, it turns blue.
Cool, I'd love it. I never bought shit in it. I'd be like, yes. Dark.
Yeah. And then next one here again, it's a little box. It says Nintendo Entertainment System on it.
Mm-hmm.
System. It is a Mario watch.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
black.
LCD, eh?
It's like my soul.
No, actually, it's just
That's
metallic.
like my soul.
Oh, it just looks LCD, I guess.
Yeah. No,
That's
Interesting.
so cool.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I got these at Dave & Buster's
Oh, nice.
with
Win
tickets.
them?
Yeah. Because I know how to cheat the
Watch
games.
actually pretty rad to win, honestly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I walked in with like 300 credits, walked out with 3,400 tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next one said here I got some PS4 video games here. Picked up Titanfall 2.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
Been wanting to play the single player of this.
Mhm.
I heard it was actually really, really good.
Mhm.
And
I
you
love
will.
it.
I heard possible emotional parts where you get emotionally attached to the giant robot. Apparently.
Awesome.
So
They
Yeah.
Iron Gianted it.
Bob
then,
the Robot.
picked up a fighting game actually for two reasons. One, I've always been a fan of this series, and two, the art style or the animation style is the same as the new Dragon Ball Fighters game.
Mm.
They use the same engine, and this is it's a Guilty Gear game.
Uh-huh.
Guilty Gear XR'd.
Mm.
Yes, that is how you say it. It's called Guilty Gear XR'd Revelator.
Nice.
The most hilarious title. But yeah, I played a little bit of it. It's actually really, really good. It's got like a heavy metal soundtrack.
See, that title, the title of that game series always threw me off. So like Guilty Gear, and I was like, oh, that sounds like some robot mech-based game of sci-fi action. And I look at it, it's like, it's a fighting game.
That's
How?
based on references to metal bands, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah. And also, any game is awesome. By the way, it actually comes with an actual booklet manual.
Neat.
Something that a lot of games don't come
I don't
with.
see that very often anymore.
The main character, like the character you see on most of the cover art, his name is Soul Bad Guy.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the Soul Bad Guy apparently.
She's the one.
Yeah.
Kai Kiske is Kai Hanskin and I can't remember the other guy, but they're power metal band like guitarists, so it's like.
So yeah, this is actually a lot of fun. I would recommend, and these
Bunch
are
of references.
too. That's why I bought these. Like this was like $10, and this was like
Wow.
11
Oh, wow.
shipped.
Kiske. Fuck, I can't remember the anyway.
So I actually also picked up a couple animes,
Mm.
a complete series and a movie.
And
so-
nines.
M&A's?
So this is a complete series of something I've wanted to pick up for a
I
while.
love M&A's.
It's one of those animes I just randomly ran across on Netflix.
Mm.
It's a short series. Fell in love with it. It's a great one if you've never seen it. That is Kaze no Stigma.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's 24 episodes.
Mhm.
It's across 4 discs. It's interesting. This is actually one of their Funimation releases. Their super amazing value editions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there's the green. They all have
Reversible
flip
covers.
cover.
Reversible covers, guys. So don't
Yes.
fret about the green bar. I guess not.
Yeah.
I do have to admit, this is
There's a handful that don't, but most of them do.
Yeah, most of them have them.
yeah, my Blu-ray of Devil May Cry is actually one of the Super Saver ones also.
I actually have the original release of that, like the pre-Saver ones.
So yeah, this is a great series if you've never seen it. It's pretty stereotypical anime, but it's fun if you like anime.
My girlfriend loves anime, so I will inadvertently be watching a lot of it. So.
Oh, there you go.
So
It's
I was
not a bad
surprised to see
thing.
this one for $11 with the slipcover. That would be, and I'm surprised I have not seen this, so I need to watch it. Which is Trigun Badlands Rumble.
Oh, the movie.
Yes.
I need to get that still.
Yay!
I've been meaning to, I still haven't picked up the whole series yet. I just need to. It's cheap. It's like 20 something bucks.
Yeah. But
so,
you got the
yes.
slipcover. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it came with the slipcover. You're on the
Nice.
front and the back, and the disc. There's the actual
Nice.
cover on the front, which this is also reversible.
Different art's
can-
always nice.
You can reverse it to match the box cover, to match this if you want.
That's cool.
But I like this better.
Yeah, I like it when they have different art too.
So
It gives it more value, the slipcover more value.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, I mean,
yeah. So, and last but certainly not least, and it's on the box down here, I got a new sound system for my
Oh, Logitech.
it's Logitech Z506.
That's very similar to the one that I have. Mine's like a way older version of that.
Yeah, I used to have the older Z Series one, but it started like randomly going out of nowhere.
Well,
So I'm like,
see, mine.
yeah, getting rid of that.
two of the speakers, the wires were chewed through when I had a rat in the house.
oh,
So those are toast. And then, but I don't have anywhere to mount the rear speakers anyway, so.
So yeah, there we go. It's 150 watt, 5.1 channel surround. It's a great little surround sound system. It does obviously still run on wires. It's not a wireless set.
Yeah, no, those are
And,
decent. I've had
we're not
mine
making
for.
fucking money, guys. Jesus.
God, I've probably had mine for like 10 years now.
Yeah, this set it cost me $70.
Nice.
So if you're
pretty
looking
good.
for a cheap sound system that will rock and rattle your windows,
Yeah.
that one, the Z506 from Logitech. It's a great set for not a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Awesome.
Those are my-
Alright, so Skin Slip, what'd you get?
First, my awesome, super cool girlfriend got me this cool Wonder Woman fidget spinner.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. She knows like what
Wonder
weird dumb shit
Woman.
like this. I got something that Sean loves,
Uh-oh.
which is he had. So
Oh, yes. Yes.
look
Want.
at the beautiful coloring.
Want.
Wonderful.
We need more collections like that of epic comics
This was a
runs.
Kickstarter backed item, and I believe this one's going to stores. It's got UPC, so it's going
Nice.
to stores.
Sweet.
I believe you can pre-order it on Amazon. So
I will definitely be getting that.
almost 400 pages. So
It's nice. And that includes the graphic novel and all 12 issues of the comic, I believe, is it not?
yeah, let me double
Basically
check.
everything.
As graphic novel 14, number 1 through 12. Yep. Restored to print for the first time in 25 years. Preserved one of Nico's greatest creative achievements for the first time in its entirety in a high-quality, durable format for readers to enjoy throughout the years.
Nice.
But yeah, cool shit. I got some stickers and a rub-on tattoo that were exclusive, but nobody gets scrapped and they're tiny, so I put them in safe place already because I don't want to lose them. Next, I got Night of the Living Dead also because Night of the Living Dead.
Nice. Yeah, I need to get
Well, you
that.
gotta also
Probably
explain.
going to
You
wait
gotta
for my
also
Amazon
explain
gift
how
card.
that's the best version yet in terms of.
I think we talked about it last week
Yeah, we talked about last week.
Oh, we did?
in
Okay.
considerable detail.
Very
All right.
about all the editions. Yeah.
Just to confirm, Swords of the Swashbucklers is indeed available on Amazon for pre-order. The Kindle edition comes out March 7th. The hardcover comes out March 20th.
Yeah, I couldn't afford the hardcover, so I got the softcover. Plus, I like softcover better.
And it's only like $50, which
The
is
content was the same, so
yeah, it's like $50 for the hardcover. So I mean, the softcover is probably gonna be like 40. I would
25.
figure. Really, you think it's gonna be that cheap? Yeah. All right, mind you, I'm looking at Canadian price. So
Oh, here I can look at the back right. I'll tell you right now. It's $35 US. Sorry,
Okay.
35.
So I was pretty close.
So
yeah.
it'll probably be 30 on Amazon.
Yeah.
So it'll be
So,
40 for you guys in Canada, probably. So you're probably right for you. It'll be $40 Canadian.
Nice. I will definitely be getting that.
And then I got Seijun Suzuki, the early years, the Seijun Rising, the youth movies box set. It's a fucking mouthful. That's 5 early films by Seijun Suzuki. It's got Born Under the Crossed Stars, The Incorrigible, Teenage Yakuza, The Boy Who Came Back, and my favorite, The Wind of Youth Group Crosses the Mountain Pass.
Worth it for the titles alone.
I've heard of Incorrigible, and that's about it. But I know it was a part of the series. I'd never seen anything about it. I just read like a little snippet in like an essay a long ass time ago, so it comes to mind. But of course, it cracked, and it ripped the sleeve. The paper got ripped right there.
Oh,
The plastic and paper got ripped.
That sucks.
So fucking annoyed.
that fucking gore you gotta show us. Jeez.
I
I
know.
just
Sorry,
ate.
video gore. That's everything.
Okay.
By the way, I pre-ordered this for $18 also, and I pre-ordered. Sorry, 20. I actually got it for 20 because I made the challenge. But Sony, they gave it to me for $18.99 anyway, so it was like, I only lost $1 on the exchange. Anyway, and then this one I pre-ordered like 4 months ago, so I had been broke as shit lately. So
interestingly enough, I don't see the soft cover on Amazon at all. Only lists the hardcover. On Amazon.com, $49.99 pre-order price.
it's
So
definitely coming. It might be a you know what? It might be like a comic book store thing where they only have the soft covers in store.
I don't know. I'll check my local store.
Yeah, they do that stuff sometimes, but also it could just be not out yet. They could want to sell those hardcovers first.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, the cover is beautiful, man.
Bill Mantlo and Butch Goose.
Yes, and this is going to the estates. So.
It's going what?
This is going to the estates of those deceased. Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Well, and I think to help out Bill Mantlo.
Yes, and his medical
expenses, you know.
Correct.
I definitely grew up with Bill's work. He, he was the writer. Well, on that, he was the writer on ROM, Micronauts. Did the Incredible Hulk for a while. He did a lot of stuff. He was like a name I saw very often growing up. Wonderful storyteller. Oh, Rocket Raccoon. He created Rocket Raccoon.
So, I guess one of these something about it is what? Are you telling me it is LGS, a local game store exclusive to be softcover? Or are you saying something else?
Who are you talking to?
Worm disease. He says it is flip, and I'm trying to get context.
Oh, I see. What is?
Yeah, what is? What do you remember? Please.
What do you know that is?
More specific, please. More specific.
Just remember,
More
It's
Pacific.
going to take him like 10, 15 seconds to even hear that.
I know.
He says, okay, he has more context. He says, I agree with about the book.
Wow.
Thank you. That helps.
You know. Not helpful. What
You know
do you
what.
agree with? What do you agree with?
It's all so clear now.
Son of a bitch.
I
will
also
run-
agree
I'll
with
run in
about the
public.
book.
I'll shove you in public and beat you to death and babysit you.
What you're saying makes a lot of sense.
and he further responded with a crying monkey. So, we're never going to get any context ever.
Just ran away in
We're
tears.
just
Wait, that son of a bitch. We're so
We
confused.
love you, Worm. We love
I
you.
love you, Worm. I love you, Worm.
Just remember, it is.
He's mine for a reason.
Yeah, that's the important thing. It is.
He's a mine now. We can make fun of him. It's okay.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Holy shit. It's not good to laugh so hard after eating a pile of pizza. trying, to,
funny again. Sorry.
trying to digest. God. Oh, God. Ow.
Dying. He's dying.
Oh.
The only ones are going like,
Ow.
oh, why it's so fun.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Funny. Why am I laughing so hard?
I don't know.
Ah,
I'm just laughing because you're laughing.
I know. I know that. That's funnier to me. Guys, laugh. I'm laughing. That's funny. Oh, God.
And meanwhile, Stout is not laughing.
Were we laughing at something?
Apparently.
Good
Oh.
Christ. That was... Thanks, Worm Disease. Needed that, but seriously, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No.
Please clarify. In detail, thanks.
Totally confused. Well, alright, so end of March, everybody check your local comic shops, see if they have Swords of the Swashbucklers in.
Please.
It's A, for a good cause, and B, awesome, classic, epic comics goodness.
Yes, please.
I've only got like a few random issues of it, I think. But,
Dude, Mr. Mantlo is solid. I had one single issue, and it was enough to know I wanted this in, like...
yeah, I'd been wanting to get the whole set for ages.
Same. I'd also been hoping that like maybe I'd drag ass long enough and they'd release it, and then they did. So,
Oh.
holy fuck! I gotta back this shit.
He said it was because you said the book was beautiful.
Oh,
So then
okay.
he said,
Oh.
it is.
Yes. Yes, but it is not enough context, so you know here.
Because you're seeing that several minutes after we've said it, so...
Like 15 seconds at minimum,
or at least,
or
yeah.
more. So I don't know what it is referring to in this case.
Oh, man.
That's great though. It's funny.
Oh, good stuff. Is there anything else geeky happening this week?
We got like a full trailer release for Incredibles 2, and whether or not you like the Incredibles,
Love
the
it.
trailer
I
for
liked it.
Incredibles 2 looks pretty fucking good.
Nice. I enjoyed the first one.
Well,
I
we got
watched it a
another.
couple
We got a
times.
couple other trailers this week, and I can't remember what they were. I posted in the chat, and I just don't fucking remember.
Yeah, Black Panther
Oh, yeah.
came out and is shattering box office records, apparently,
Excellent.
Fuck yeah.
which is great.
Oh
The
my god! I gotta,
Criterion releases, we need to talk about the new pre-orders.
Oh, yeah, I seem to recall there was some good ones, but I don't remember what any of them were.
Midnight
Exactly.
Cowboy is one of them.
Yes, that was the one that caught my eye. Love
Machina,
Midnight Cowboy.
Alhazar
is another one.
Balthazar is also getting a fucking. I butchered the name, but Alhazar Balthazar is getting a Blu-ray from Criterion finally. Oh, everyone, all the art house guys get to clap now. Yes, Mr. Beard, yes,
Must
not.
be an art house copy.
Yes. Fighting the Cinema Choice skins up. Yes, yes, yes.
All our film snob friends, yes.
Yes. It's a good movie. I'm just being silly, guys. Because it's
But I, yeah, definitely want that Midnight Cowboy. I love that movie. It's great
The-
stuff.
Balthazar's been on a wish list for everybody for a long fucking time.
Nice.
So, you know.
Good.
And then
Um,
Disney Movie Club has released a combo Blu-ray with Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Three
Two-movie
Caballeros.
collection. And it's the
Um,
same price as a regular, you know.
actually, a little
Disney
bit.
Blu-ray exclusive,
Speaking of
so.
Amazon pre-orders, this week an Amazon pre-order link for that Doctor Who classic series Tom Baker set went up with a release date of March 20th. So now we're even scratching our heads even more. Like, well, okay, if it's coming out in like a month, how come we don't have any concrete info about it still? Like, it's just sort of The cat's out of the bag, BBC. Can you please give us some info? Please.
I only have one thing to say about that. Doctor Who?
I was waiting for a fart, but then words happened.
Doctor Who.
Not you.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, so anyway, so that seems to... I mean, we all knew it was official anyway. It's just a matter of when and what's going to be on it. We know what stories are going to be on it. We don't know anything about extras. Don't know anything about upconversion or, what have you. But,
So we're finally getting like full seasons?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Full seasons of Classic Who starting with the Tom Baker years.
Oh, fuck yes.
There you
Sold.
go.
Buying it. You have my
Oh, you didn't even know about this?
No.
I've been talking about it for like a month.
Oh,
So
Tom
they-
Baker years?
They,
What? Whoa.
they're putting out Blu-ray sets,
It's a Blu-ray set too?
yeah, which may be like SD on Blu-ray or upconverted to pseudo high def. But whatever it is, it's one disc with an entire season on it, so it's probably SD on Blu-ray.
And it'll be a whole $500 because it's from the BBC.
It'll be $100, but if I'll import it from the UK because
Pre- Pre-order price is $70, and it doesn't look like there's a UK release at this point in time. It may actually only be a Region A release.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Mind is boggling.
Yeah.
Help
Well,
me.
see, all the DVDs are still in print in Britain, but here they're out of print. So this may just be their way of having a more economical way for them to make those stories available here. So,
Sons of the bitches.
I don't know. Sons of bitches! But I've
Like,
seen
I
pre-order
would-
price between $60 and
$50?
$70.
If they wanted to do 50, I'd be like, here, I'll acquiesce at 50. I'll meet you in the middle, 50. How about that?
Yeah, 50 is reasonable.
Because the seasons for those are pretty long, right? There's a couple series.
They're usually about 26 episodes, give or
okay.
take. Yeah.
So, I $50, that's, what, $2 an
Shut
episode?
up and pay the 70.
See,
Just
the
shut
big question on everybody's mind is what extras are going to be on it, because the DVDs were, very known for being loaded with extras. So will any of those be ported over?
There's plenty of room.
Will it be new stuff? Yeah. So
You can
I
fit
don't know.
52 SD episodes on a disc or something like that.
Yeah,
36,
you
42,
could like
something like that.
yeah. So you can literally fit
Why?
2 seasons of Classic Who on a disc in SD quality.
Yeah.
So
And better quality than on the DVD too. Even if it's still standard depth, it'll still be better quality because it'll have better encoding because it'll be a better. Hopefully, it won't be MPEG 2. Fuck.
yeah, we'll have
Hope
better.
it's not just MPEG 2 rips just dropped onto a disc. Like, oh, you
The laziest possible way they could do it.
Now.
Yeah, but I mean, at the very least, if they're doing, one season per disc means they could have double the bit rate. So it'd still be better quality than the DVDs in terms of bit rate. But I don't know. We'll see. Presumably, we'll find out in about a month. So.
Wow, I'm interested. I'm a huge goddamn fan of Tom Baker.
Fuck yeah. Well, they definitely know if they're testing the waters, they always test the waters with Tom Baker's stories first.
I hope Pertwee's next. I like him too.
Which one?
Pertwee.
Oh, Pertwee, yeah, absolutely. Like I always say, that whole 70s era, just like Pertwee all the way through Baker, Tom Baker is like just gold.
And to go back and do ones that are missing episodes, are they going to include the reanimated recreations or whatever?
Oh yeah, for sure they would.
Oh, that'd be
that's basically become the standard form for those now. So
excellent.
yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Entirely lost episode.
Well, they did that with Power of the Daleks. They just animated the whole thing.
Oh.
6 animated episodes.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see if... and as far as I know, it sold quite well. So hopefully we'll see more of those.
I still hold out hope that someone has that somewhere. At least, even if there's no sound or whatever. Because somebody...
Well, they have all the sound. They have the sound of every single episode.
I'll take a shitty VHS, dude. I'm not even picky about the video quality. Just give me some. I want to see what originally was put out there, man.
Well, yeah. See, Major Matoka says, or Doctor Who Tom Baker could go with the Discotheque SDBD route and use the Blu-rays for its vast capacity. Yeah, exactly. That's and they clearly do seem to be doing that to some extent, having one season per disc.
Hold on.
So
You got to go off on Discotheque, the Discotheque Facebook fuckheads.
Oh.
You got to do your rant about that, sir. You do.
Yeah. They so Discotheque actually has a vote on their Facebook page right now, which is only up for a couple more days. By the time you see this, it may be gone. But basically voting on whether fans would like to see long anime shows put out on DVD or put out on SD Blu-ray discs, much like they've done with Samurai Pizza Cats and Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star, which is like a 150-something episode series, they put out on SDBD, 3 discs. That's it. 3 discs for the entire series, roughly 50 episodes per disc.
Which is slightly lower bitrate than you want, but I'm really not going to complain.
It works out exactly the same in terms of like capacity as the DVD sets. It's exactly the same.
They can crank the video quality up a little bit on the encoding end and put it on 4 discs.
Add an extra disc. Yeah, I guess they
could,
but
I mean, I understand costs. I'm not complaining.
But like basically, what it is, I mean,
them better. It's that little thing.
It is literally the same quality as the DVDs. It's just put on Blu-ray. So
I'll probably end up buying that at some point.
So they got a vote. So they got a vote on their on their Facebook page there about that. And
I just briefly looked.
When I last looked, the vote was 82% in favor of SD Blu-rays.
Thank Jeebus.
18% in favor of DVDs, and that 18% is a very vocal, ignorant minority.
Yes.
There's this guy it's like, no, we have to stick with DVDs. It's the more economical choice. It's like, so then someone looked on Amazon. Okay, let's see how much Fist of the North Star costs on DVD versus Blu-ray. Well, okay, DVD is about $100 for the complete series. SD Blu-ray $50. So how is DVD the more economical choice exactly? Oh, you have to invest in a new player and new equipment and stuff.
$30, shut up.
And this guy was going on. So hold on. I know it's been ovulating, but the whole thing was this guy who was making this argument had said earlier, well, I have a PS3 and a PS4. And it's like, what? You have the equipment. What are you complaining about? Well, I don't have a high-def TV yet, so it's not going to output SDBD on a Blu-ray to my non-high-def TV. Actually, yes, it will. Yeah, yes, it will. It will just put it out as SD.
It. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Standard def on Blu-ray, some players won't upscale it.
Yeah, so...
Not that it matters, because it's SD content.
It doesn't matter. It'll still play it.
Yeah, but upscaling looks really nice on a lot of those old anime. I can understand that people like, oh, we should run DVD for that one reason.
So all of his arguments were stupid and full of fail. And then the last one that I saw was like, well, you know, DVD is way more durable than Blu-ray. And I was like, listen! Take a scouring pad to a DVD, okay? Then, take a scouring pad to a Blu-ray. Then see which one is more durable.
And you don't have to do, like, 2 passes. Not even hard. You just brush them lightly against that DVD and it'll not work anymore.
Yeah, that DVD is toast after, like, 2 passes. Well, 1 pass, basically.
I remember when Blu-ray first came out and there was all these claims, you know, about it being more durable. So the first thing I did when I got the Forbidden Kingdom on Blu-ray, I took that disc, I took my car keys, and I put them in my pocket. And I walked around for about 15 minutes.
Nice.
Came back and not a damn scratch on that disc.
There you go.
Those are the first run Blu-rays when they still were using Gorilla Glass.
Nice. Gorilla Glass? Oh, really? Like from the people who make Gorilla Glue?
No.
Oh. I was all excited for a second there. Like, wow! There's nothing those people don't do that isn't awesome!
Gorilla Glass is the protective glass on the front of most cell phones.
Yeah.
High-end ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has Gorilla Glass on the front.
Mine has Gorilla Glass.
Gotcha. But yeah, so anyway, lots of stupidity there. But the good news is, landslide majority. It doesn't matter what those idiots rant and rave and howl at the moon about. We're going to be getting SDBDs. Thank you very much, Discotech, for taking the step and doing what every fucking studio in the world should have done like 6 years ago, minimum.
I'm so happy that the idiots lose, and you know why?
Yes.
Because in this world, in this day and age, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I couldn't even say it. He said it for me.
It's those idiots is the reason why we do not have Amazing Dragon Ball Z on fucking Blu-ray.
Yeah, because they voted.
And I will never forgive them for that.
Ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
Till the day I die. You sons of bitches. I hate you.
Well, the fans voted. Well, the fans are idiots.
I don't even like Dragon Ball Z, and I fucking hate you.
They shouldn't have had a say, ever.
You my Friends Day. Fuck you.
Anyway. Stewie one says, I'd love to see Kim Possible and MASH on Blu-ray. Big yes to MASH. Because, I mean, the whole thing was filmed on film. I don't see why not. And as far as I know, they have nice transfers of them already. I don't know if they're high definition, but it would be great to see that.
They may not have the masters anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But it would be nice if they did. If they could.
Or do an S2 set. I'd be fine, too.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it for this week, folks. I don't have any tunes for you because I didn't have time to set anything up before the show. And besides, last time, the tunes I put on got flagged. Fuck's sake. Apparently, Sidewinder is selling his stuff at CD Baby now, and CD Baby flagged me. Sorry, Sidewinder. Was just spreading the love, man. I know it wasn't you. It was fucking CD Baby. Anyway.
Fuck CD Baby.
Yeah. Have yourselves a wonderful week, everybody. Stay geeky, stay fun, and keep it real. And we'll see you next time. So until then, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.
What he said.
Eh.